The Sydney Blue Sox beat the Melbourne Aces 9-7 in a home run shootout in Game 1 of Round 8 in the ABL at the Melbourne Showgrounds. In total, 8 long balls were hit between the two teams in what was a home run feast. The Aces scored 2 runs in the bottom of the third, both solo home runs, Dominic Ramos and Paul Whiteguard getting it done. In the bottom of the fourth, the home runs continued as Craig Anderson gave up 2 more long balls, another by Ramos, and a 2-run blast by Brad Harmon that scored Whiteguard, giving the Aces a handy 6-2 lead. Then in the top of the 6th, Joe Hagi knocked his first home run of the season for the Blue Sox, scoring boss Moa Naroa off starting pitcher Nick Ungs. The Aces added 1 more in the bottom of the frame, however the Blue Sox weren't done yet. In the top of the 7th, Brandon Barnes hit his first home run of the season on a 2-run shot, cutting the Aces' lead to just 1. Then in the top of the 9th, with 2 runners on, Barnes knocked another one out, sealing off the 9-7 victory for the Sox. The Blue Sox eventually taking the 5-game series 3-2. Although belting 3 home runs, Adelaide Bite were out-homered by Perth Heat in a 9-6 loss at Coopers Stadium. Perth went 3-1 up after a solo home run in the third by Michael Givens and a 2-run blast from Mitchell Graham in the top of the 4th inning. Adelaide fought back in the bottom of the 4th with 2 runs after back-to-back solo home runs from Denny Almonte and Calvin Anderson to level the game at 3 apiece. The first error of the game by Perth in the 5th inning and a 2-run Almonte home run saw the Bites score 3 times and take a 6-3 lead. But the Heat would not lay down, with Alex Berg belting a 2-run home run in the 6th inning to close the gap to just 1. The Bite then made a costly error in the top of the 7th, which opened the door for Mitchell Kennelly's 3-run blast for a 9-6 Perth lead, which held up as relief pitcher Mitchell Lamb threw 2.2 scoreless innings for the win, the ladder leading Heat eventually taking the 6-game series 5-1. After scoring 5 unanswered runs in the last 2 innings, the Canberra Cavalry defeated the Brisbane Bandits 9-6 in 10 innings Friday night at the RNA Showgrounds. The Bandits held a 6-4 lead into the top of the 9th inning when, with 1 out in the frame, Cavalry first baseman Michael Collins hit a 2-run home run off Brisbane closer Sean Jarrett to send the game into extra innings. Then in the top of the 9th, Collins again into action, scoring a homer to left field. After the Bandits were held scoreless in the bottom of the 9th, the Cavalry took a 7-6 lead on a sacrifice bunt by catcher Travis Scott that plated Kenny Wilson. Shortstop Cody Hightower followed with a 2-run home run to put Canberra ahead 9-6. The Bandits going on to take the 5-game series 3-2. So looking at the ABL standings at the completion of Round 8, and the Heat still out on top, with Sydney making some rapid progress into 2nd ahead of Adelaide. Then you have Brisbane, Canberra and Melbourne all on identical win-loss records. That's 12 and 18 for the season. And as usual, we'll see you again next week.